Okay, all set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. This to center field. Montgomery makes his way towards it, and there's one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Montgomery makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Roman Anthony. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
We got a full count.
Line drive, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Alex Bregman.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. The throw to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter down, Marcelo Meyer. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ground ball right side, finds his way through, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find.
And he misses it. It drops in. Here comes Bregman, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reynolds makes the play, and now it's the right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one at triple digits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in. To the right side. And he's out on the tag.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Francisco Lindor in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Fouled off left side. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. On the ground. And foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Outside, and that is ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Steps off, checks the runner at first. That one ripped. Just missed getting out of here in time this game.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that chance handled, and that ends the inning.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out.
Back here in Pittsburgh, and here's the catcher, Jaysdad20.
Oh my God.
Snell back to work. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
We got full count.
That one out to right. One up, one down. Travis Bazzana will hit next. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can still... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Jesus Christ.
And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. Gonna count 1 and 2. Now one missed. Stays alive. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that is out of play. That one way inside.
What's up, this Camley? I don't even know my mic was muted. You in the game right now?
Yeah.
Shit, isn't it? You just did it?
Up the
Started?
middle. Sneaks
Yeah, I
through.
just started.
Base
This
hit.
nigga
Coming
keep
home.
rocking me right now. About to be 40-0.
He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Yeah, I got Griff.
So a man at first. At the plate,
Like,
Roman
I'm gonna-
Anthony.
What
Swinging
up?
a high fly ball in the air left field.
What happened yesterday?
Reynolds snags it.
I'm just like talking about it.
Throw
I'm just saying
behind the
this
runner.
week.
They've
You
got
said
it
that
doubled
at
off.
some point. I'm just.
One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run.
Cause I had today
my
off,
time,
or you
probably.
had to take today off.
And we're back, ready to go for the last
I
half of the inning. Here's
I didn't
the
have to take
baseman,
anything
Ellie
off.
De La
I didn't have to. I just
You
woke
can
up, my
feel
son
the
was
extra
sick
attention
from,
on
like,
Ellie.
last week.
Anytime
I think
he comes to
passed
the
me
plate,
over.
this guy's a player
Yeah.
that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do
I was up
next.
yesterday
He can hit
just
for
'cause
power,
I'm actually, like,
steals
9:30 this
bases.
morning.
He can throw the ball
And
100
then
miles
nigga,
per hour across the
manager,
infield.
nigga,
He's
I woke up, nigga, my
electric.
manager had like
Good
seen him in
these
the group
offenses
chat. And
are.
that nigga said
There's
he
a
ain't feeling
lot
good.
of
I was
ball
working with
game
that nigga on Saturday. Nigga, I'm like, he never gave me what you
Hits
gave
the
me.
inside
I
corner for a
responded.
strike.
I responded to the same
Perfect
thread too.
location,
And everybody's
right on the
text message
block.
like, yeah, I won't be there.
Over and over again, this guy
Yeah, plus
demonstrates
today.
the ability to hit those spots. They're so
Yeah,
tough to
but
do
He
anything
texted
with as
us.
a hitter.
He texted us niggas first in the group
Now
chat.
2-2.
Let me go and get this out the way. Everybody off.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
These both mine?
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Back over here. So I left my mom. So yeah, those.
Oh, you guys have baby mamas?
I had to
That's
get my mom.
downstairs and outside.
Huh?
Yeah, I had to get out of my mom.
This one smoked, could be trouble.
That was part of my issue.
Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping.
That's part
He's
of my
going
work
for
48
three.
hours.
The relay, not in time.
Sure.
He's safe.
Ellie got a triple.
Exactly.
I'm sure he feels really good about that
Oh,
one.
for Ellie?
Absolutely
Yeah.
smoked the baseball. It just jumped
Ellie, the
off
only
the
thing we can do
lumber.
triples.
And when you're
Bro.
able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
I'm trying to make a little comeback. Bottom of the second.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Down 4-0.
Swings
Got a
and
runner on
fouls
third,
one.
no outs. Come on, Griffey up.
We got milk.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
gosh.
fouled off.
Fucking homer.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wonder what my is it an update
Swinging
or
a
what?
ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop.
Oh,
It's there.
I got to run
That's a
now.
great play.
What you say?
Is it an upgrade?
Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark.
Maybe.
Should take it forever too.
Clark goes 6 feet 7 inches, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
Oh my God.
Hard hit, right side.
Potato in his mouth.
Over to first, 2 out. 2 down, bases empty.
He's your
Now
fool,
it's the
man.
switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. First
Okay.
pitch, and he just
I'm not gonna use
misses.
it for that.
2 down, bases
Okay, bye.
empty, but 1
Alright.
run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Rip to third. Fires over to Bellinger, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Alex Bregman. Fought off foul. Next offering is downstairs.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
1-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. This one smacked out to left center. Junior makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Montgomery hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to left his first time. And it stays fair. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, number 94. Hitting the air out to center field. Bazzana on the move. One down. So digging in, Braden Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And a foul ball. Montgomery leads off first with one away.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he's
to second. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Jaysdad20. First pitch misses.
Boom. One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Pop up here, third base side. De La Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and now Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. That misses the zone, ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And the slider just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Oh my God.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ted Simmons, the next to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 0-2 now. Right side, hard hit. Bellinger steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
In the dirt. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one moves his feet.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4. Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him. Inning over. And we're back. Now it's Alex Bregman. Snell back to work. Up the middle. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. That's out to center field. Griffey gets under it. And there's 2 away. And now Manny Ramirez. Slider for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, number 94. that one fouled off. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss there.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, one away. And now the right fielder, Braden Montgomery. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony snags it for the second out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Lifted in the air, right field. Anthony drops into the glove. And back here at PN. Ball one, no strikes. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jaysdad20.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Clark makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-4. Now here is Anthony Santander. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced.
Now this one gets through. Santander rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In the air, left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second, and it's 8-4. So 2 down, and now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Anthony off of first with 2 away. The other way, brings it in for the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And out number 1 on the grab. Next to hit, Ed Simmons. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, out towards right center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Hot shot to first base, and he's back here in Pittsburgh. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Swings and misses. 0-1. into the game, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Junior under it. Makes the catch for the out. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards left center. Griffey in pursuit. He makes the grab. Out number 2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice run. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one hammered center field. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Tony Clark. He's already homered here in this one. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Brian Reynolds. Kopech deals. Foul ball there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ball game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throw into third, safely into second. He's got a double. Here's the second baseman. That one fouled off. Now 1-1. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
Caught him looking for the K. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to Bellinger. Lindor back here at PNC Park. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek. And that skips in the dirt. Wagner, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning. Travis Bazzana digs in now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Varitek around third. The relay throw. The tag out. But they do get a run. And now here is Anthony Santander. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Edman stands in here, takes ball one low. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball two.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Montgomery makes the catch. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 11-6. And it gets by him. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So now here's the DH, Manny Ramirez. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Walker back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now Ted Simmons. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's in there. And that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1
Tucker,
strike.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive. On to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and here comes Bellinger. And a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And now it's even up. That to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Travis Bazzana will hit next. Up and in, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying
Oh,
off.
that's off the plate.
Santander in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today. So up next, Ryan Reynolds. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Clark at second with nobody out. That's ripped to right down the line. And foul. Ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Bazzana under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the dirt. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
One out,
Two
and a
strikes.
runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh, my God.
Bellinger pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Braden Montgomery, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
And
Ball
that
one.
misses. And that's ball
1-1.
one. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
One ball. Two strikes.
One strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. 11.
she don't ever mind me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up in the gang. We have sex in some dirty vans, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.